Look at all those flying dragons. Dragonflies. What's up, YouTube? Yo gang, welcome back to the channel. Today I am very excited because we are going to talk about this all-American made AK, and this is the ReCreator. And when they said ReCreator, I think they did a pretty good job recreating the Russian AK. So with that being said, let's take a look at it and see what it's all about. Okay, so first thing, it comes in a cardboard box, but I'm not too mad. It's okay because they are fairly new. They've pretty much been in the game for about 10 years. So I'm gonna give them a pass when it comes to the cardboard box. Now I have been digging around in this box, so nothing's in place. We are preloaded, good thing. Let's get these magazines out of the way so that I can open this box. All right, so here you go. Thank you for your purchase, ReCreator. You can scan for your manual. If you're interested, you can also scan it and check it out for yourself and see what this is all about. But as far as looks goes, this is an absolute beautiful piece of machinery here. It's well packaged too, I must say. Let's get this out of the way so that I can talk to you. So let's do a quick clear check. The AK is clear and it feels very nice. Now the charging feels all so familiar, and I can say that charged extremely beautiful. I did say they were, you know, in the AK business for about 10 years now. And ow, I did it again. Okay, so what they tried to do here, and I think they've done a very good job, was they tried to replicate the AK, the original Russian AKM. And by the looks of it, 1-to-1, I think they did a pretty good job. Now, 80% of all of these parts are made in the USA. Yes, some of them are surplus, and we'll get into what is surplus and what's not. But this is a US manufacturer, and everything is produced in the US. So good job to that. Now, the stock. We're going to go into that first. If you look at this beautiful wood, this is Romanian wood. So this is surplus Romanian wood, and it's been refinished and it's shellacked. So that's where you get this nice, beautiful, shiny finish off of it. And in my opinion, it gives it so much more character. Only God knows where this stock and this handguard has been. If, you know, this was in the field, where was it? Unfortunately, I don't have that story, but again, I feel like it gives it a world of character. Now, we are working with a 16-inch barrel. This is a cold hammer forged chrome line barrel. Overall length is 35 inches, and it weighs about 6.8 pounds. Now, the beauty of this is your front post sights, your gas block, your, you know, just the main functions of this was actually made out of their own individual block of steel. So they put a lot of work and effort into this AK, and I you know, for the most part, I think they should be proud because it looks darn good. Now your grip does look like a standard AK grip if you take a look at that. Your trigger guard is a nice wide trigger guard. Your mag release looks like the standard AK mag release, and your trigger is a C trigger. We will find out how that trigger feels. You have your front post and your standard AK sights. So for the most part,
I'm not sure I understand.
I'm not talking to you, Siri. Not right now. Okay. So everything on her is pretty standard. So your safety is standard. There is no bolt hold on the safety, which is okay. You have your safety fire switch, and like I said, the charging feels very nice. Very, very nice. I am very impressed with that. Aesthetically, it feels good. Very good, I must say. And the wood finish on it is not slippery and it's not sticky, and I can appreciate that. because I do find myself sometimes, you know, my hand slipping with the classic AK furniture, but this does not feel like I'm going to have that problem because it's quite narrow. It does have a narrow feel to it. I don't know if you can see now. What I do want to do is compare it to some other some other AKs that I have. So in comparing that, we'll be able to know for sure, you know, if the hand guard is any different. But this stock, look at that wood. That wood finish is beautiful. Romanian wood. You have your sling rings on here. Very, very standard. So I think they did a great job in replicating what it is that they were trying to do, which is the Russian AKM. Good job. So today we will be shooting tool ammo. I will get that box, but I do have my magazines preloaded. As you can see, we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range with all of our flying dragons. Can you see them? There is a whole lot of them. We will probably make some noise so that we can get them out of here, but I don't feel any gnats or mosquitoes today, so it's gonna be a good day at the range. The sun looks like it wants to give me about an hour. So with that being said, let's get suited up so we can send them down range. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, we will be shooting tool ammo 7.62 by 39, 122 grain, nice and dirty. And I was looking at this while I went to go get my ears, and it's the ReCreator blanks, but look how it's spelled. They spelled out 47. I like that. Very different. They have their own character in all of this, and yet still trying to keep it as original as possible, but putting their own twang on it. And I like that. 47. They spelled out 40. Very nice. Okay, now it does come with one 3rd generation. Let's find that magazine. It does come with one magazine. This is a 3rd generation magazine, the one with the silver tab. So we have some AKs that will not seat these properly, and this one does. So woohoo for that. We have some Tapcos. We have some Century Arms. We have quite a bit of different AK magazines that we will be trying out just to see if it works. So with that being said, no more talking, yo. So suit them up so we can send them down range. Okay, so first magazine, we're going to use the magazine that it comes with. So we will be going with this first. This is not an accuracy test. This is more of just to run it, just to see how it feels. We'll come back with accuracy and we'll shoot some steel and all that good stuff with it at a later date. But right now, we are just going to run it. Now, somebody made a comment about the wobbly mags, that AKs have a natural wobble when you put in the magazine. I don't hear no wobble here. So y'all can save me with that. That's normal for an AK. Save it. All right. Charged nicely. She looks beautiful. Let's get this first shot. Smooth. Wow. Wow. She's clear. Safety's on. Okay, so we are trying to find out too how well we can keep that heat, or how well it absorbs heat as we shoot. First magazine still feels good. Send that charge. Well, as you guys know, we have steered away from AKs quite a bit, and somebody made a comment, said we are back on a regularly scheduled program, because y'all know I am the AK queen. So with that being said, I am in all my glory. So we're now gonna go in with that Tapco magazine that gives me a lot of problems with other AKs that I have. So let's see. Tapco seems like a go. She's charged. Y'all, I'm gonna say it early. I love it when things work. Wow. Wow, 3 magazines straight. I have a little bit of rocking here, but I don't think that's an issue because I tend to find that to be common. It smells like popcorn. So 3 magazines. Let's get in this 4th magazine. This is just a standard 1st generation. My Lord. All right, she's clear and she's safe and she's smoking hot. She is smoking, but it smells like popcorn. All right, first 4 magazines. I am totally in love. Look at it. Look how it smokes. Whew. Want some? That is nice. She is hot. As you can see, she's smoking, but I'm still managing to maintain a grip on her. So the heat is being very well contained within this handguard. Wow, this is making me happy. All right, let's get another magazine. Let's get the banana mag. Did we? No, let's try this Century magazine and see if it likes it or not. All right, it sat, but it didn't snap, but it feels like it's in and it's charged. So the magazine is okay. There's just not audible and you really can't feel it either. Wow. 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 All right, this one, it snapped. I'm not sure why the other one didn't. Trigger feels good. The trigger feels good. And we got that banana mag that everybody talks about. All right, I had a little bit of a delay with the trigger. I felt the trigger kind of got a little sticky. I'm not sure if it's because of the magazine. I don't know if the spring was weak and it wasn't bumping the rounds out fast enough for me. But this is, oh, see? It wasn't even done. Yeah. It doesn't like these painted magazines, which is okay. They're painted. I don't like or care too much for anything painted. The rifle is clear. Just to make a good point of what just happened, it's very important to treat everything as if it was loaded. Had I just walked away from the line, came back to my truck, assuming without doing a clear check, it could have been a disaster. So please make sure that you double check your rifles, firearms, even revolvers to make sure that they are clear. Please. Okay. Let's go back. Even though the safety, I didn't hit the switch, even though right now it is on safe, just please make sure. All right, let's do a underhand rack. Smooth. Okay, sorry, my camera died. sorry. So clearly it was the magazine. I'm gonna run that back so that you can see that it had nothing to do with the rifle. It was actually the magazine that was causing the issues. Yes, it looks good, it's painted and all that pretty stuff, but if my life depended on it, that would not be a magazine that I would run. So I'm gonna run this back for you so that you can see with the same type of magazine that I just took out, which is, this one is Century Arms, so that you can see for yourself. Chart. Told you. Okay. Clear check. And she's safe. Yo, I am having a great time. And not only am I having a great time, but even though the wood is refinished, like I said, this wood is Romanian surplus wood. I have no bubbling on the finish. None. See? So, quality. Quality. All right, so this is the 3rd generation magazine that it comes with. So we're going to run this magazine back. Drop that safety, charge. She running. She is running. Wow, I almost, I always have a great time at the range, but me and my 7.62, we were kind of missing each other. Whoa. Yeah. All right, my finger got tired, but she's clear and she's safe. It's put her on safe. And she's still handleable. Yeah, well, that part right there was hot, but I can still handle her. And we have our last magazine. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. This is the Tapco. Like I said, Tapco usually gives me a lot of issues with other AK rifles that I have. And this is running the Tapco with no problem. Drop that safety and give it a charge. Can you appreciate that? I know I can. I know I can. She's clear and safe. Listen. Okay, this is a fresh box. Just popped it open. That was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 boxes that we ran through. Oh, that we ran through this beauty. She is smoky. She is warm, but it's still manageable. I can still manage the rifle. Although we're coming up to the truck, the rifle is safe. As you can see, we did a check on the line. Let me do that for you one more time. As you can see, it's clear and the safety is on. I did touch the sling loop with my index finger, so my index finger is burning, but for the most part, let me tell you, let me get that right. ReCreator, you have recreated this beautiful Russian AKM. You did it. All American parts. You 80% made in-house. Yes, they do have a few pieces that are surplus, which is, you know, very minimum, but in my opinion, I wouldn't change it because I love the character that this wood gives it, and it just makes it special. It makes it unique. But But I understand that, you know, everybody may not feel the way that I feel, but I love it. I love beautiful. So in my opinion, it gives it character. Romanian surplus wood. Like I said, only God knows where this has been as far as the finish goes. And I absolutely think it is beautiful. Now, I do want to make one thing clear. I just realized I had on my gloves. I didn't put on my gloves for the purpose that the rifle was getting warm. I put them on because I was loading magazines, and the ammo is quite dirty, and I didn't want it on my hands, so I put on my gloves, forgot to take them off, went to the line, but it had nothing to do with the heat. These are very thin gloves anyway, so if the heat was really an issue, these would really not help much at all. Like I said, we shot 12, let me keep this up because I'm gonna need y'all to see this. We shot 12 magazines straight through without any problems. Now, the issue I thought we were having was the trigger was not able to keep up with the amount of times that I was actually trying to, you know, shoot very quickly. But I've come to realize as I put in a different magazine, it was the banana painted style magazine. Not sure if the spring is not strong enough to continue to push those rounds through as fast as I was actually pulling the trigger. But when I went in with a different magazine, I had zero issues. As you can see, we only used it once. We never went back to it because I like it when things work, pretty much. So we're not gonna deal with nothing that's gonna give me any issues. So with that being said, again, the ReCreator has done it, in my opinion. They have recreated an AK made on US soil with US parts. They're a small company. How did I come about them? I saw their booth at SHOT Show. I took down their website, ReCreatorBlanks.com, checked them out, and I was impressed with their story. Blood, sweat, and tears, and it pays off in something like this. And I love it. And another thing, quite a few of other bigger name AK companies, I notice that when we do shoot it and the barrel and the gas bag and everything gets all warmed, you'll start to notice that there's like some type of corrosion that starts to happen on the barrel. But if you look at this barrel, it is clean. There is nothing, no type of corrosion, no type of excess, anything going on here. So that just leads me to know, or leads me to believe that, okay, they've, somebody mentioned, oh, it's the oil that they use for shipping or whatever it is. Y'all know that all of my reviews, why is my hair so flat right here? Y'all know that all of my reviews are straight out of the box. Oh, Yoke, you should clean it before you do it, whatever. Okay, the average person doesn't do that. And I am here to represent the average shooter that buys and makes these purchases and just wants to go to the gun range and make sure that it works. This is what I'm here for. This is how I do it. And that just, to me, speaks volumes, speaks quality in what it is that they use to even ship their products. We have no white corrosion, no anything, nothing. And another thing, this was not sent to me. I do want to let that be known. I don't have any sponsors. As you know, I do all this myself, and I feel like I can give honest reviews because of that. I have given unfavorable reviews to the biggest of the big, but because everybody else is saying it's the greatest thing created, I don't feel like if I shot it and didn't feel like it was, I'm not obligated to say so. Guess what? Because it was my dollars that paid for it. So with that being said, ReCreator, not with an S, blank, excellent job. Excellent job on this beautiful, classic recreation of the Russian AKM. I could not have asked for better. You did a fantastic job. And like I say, okay, we got a little wobble here. Not a big deal. I find this to be something pretty common with some other AKs that I have. The stock is I mean, it's there. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. Very beautiful finish. This definitely put a huge smile on my face. Again, what did y'all think? How did it shoot? How did it perform? In your opinion, drop those in the comments. Are you interested in the American AK? I mean, how much better does it get? I love the fact that we're trying to separate ourselves and be our own. And this is where it begins. This is where it starts right here, being our own. Yo, gang, listen. We cleared some of the flying dragons, so good job. Listen, I'm going to gas y'all up a little bit more merch coming soon. We just did some final touches on what it is that I want to see. So we should be having that very, very soon. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified when that merch drops. Make sure you subscribe and share. We're on a road to 1 million. We're almost there. Let's do it. Yo, gang, y'all know I love it when things work. And y'all know I love you more. And I love y'all for life. Peace.